Are you eating too much sugar? It's a question that many of us may not even consider. But think about it for a moment. Sugar has undeniably become a staple in our modern diets. It's in our morning coffee, our favorite snacks, and even in seemingly healthy foods like yogurt and cereals. What's more, it's not just about the teaspoonful of sugar that you add to your tea, it's the hidden sugars in processed foods that can really add up. The problem? Consuming excessive amounts of sugar can pose serious health risks. It has been linked to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. But fear not. Your body is smart and it sends out warning signals when things are off balance. Recognizing these signals could be your first step towards a healthier lifestyle. So, what are the telltale signs that you might be consuming too much sugar? Let's dive in. First up, constant cravings. If you've ever felt like you just can't get enough sweets, you're not alone. This is often a telltale sign that you're consuming too much sugar. Here's why. When you eat a lot of sugar, your body's demand for insulin increases to help absorb the excess glucose in the bloodstream. Over time, this can lead to your body developing a resistance to insulin, making you crave more sugar for the same effect. It's a vicious cycle. Moreover, consuming sugar triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This rush of pleasure can lead to addiction-like cravings, as your brain seeks out the next sugar high. And here's the kicker. The more sugar you eat, the more you'll crave. It's a relentless cycle that can be hard to break. So, if you're constantly craving something sweet, it might be time to reassess your sugar intake. Scene script. Are you often feeling tired or fatigued, especially after meals? This could be a sign of too much sugar in your diet. Let's unravel this. Sugar, especially the refined kind that's in those tempting treats, provides a quick burst of energy by causing your blood sugar levels to spike. However, this is rapidly followed by a sugar crash. Your body responds to this spike by releasing insulin, a hormone that helps to absorb this sugar. But this can lead to an energy slump, as your blood sugar levels drop quickly, leaving you feeling tired and drained. It's a vicious cycle. The more sugar you eat, the more your body craves it to regain that energy. In essence, if you're constantly reaching for a sugary snack to fight off that afternoon slump, it's a sign your body might be on a sugar roller coaster. It's a ride that isn't doing your energy levels any favors. Energy slumps after meals are a clear sign that it's time to reconsider your diet. Ever wondered why your skin might not be as clear as you'd like it to be? Sugar could be to blame. Let's dive into why. When we consume sugar, it kickstarts a process called glycation. During glycation, sugar molecules latch onto proteins, including collagen and elastin, which are crucial for maintaining youthful, vibrant skin. As a result, these proteins lose their ability to function properly, leading to sagging skin and wrinkles. In other words, sugar can speed up the aging process of your skin. Moreover, sugar can also wreak havoc on the balance of bacteria in your gut, which can lead to inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation can manifest itself on your skin in the form of acne or rosacea. So, if you're struggling with persistent skin issues, excess sugar could be the culprit. Remember, your skin reflects your overall health, and paying attention to your skin can give you valuable insights into your sugar consumption. Weight gain can often be a clear sign of overconsumption of sugar. When we consume more sugar than our bodies need, the excess is stored as fat. This is because sugar is a high-energy food, but it lacks the nutrients and fiber that help us feel full. So, we end up eating more than we should, leading to weight gain. Moreover, sugar, particularly the type found in sweetened beverages and processed foods, can stimulate our bodies to store fat, especially around the belly. This isn't just a cosmetic concern. Carrying excess weight, particularly around the midsection, can lead to serious health conditions such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. So while a little bit of sugar is okay, it's important to be mindful of how much we're consuming. If you've noticed a sudden increase in weight, it might be time to take a closer look at your sugar intake. Dental issues are a common sign of high sugar consumption. And it's not just cavities we're talking about. Sugar acts as food for bad bacteria in your mouth, leading to an acidic environment that wears down your tooth enamel. Tooth decay is not an overnight process. It starts subtly when you consume excess sugar. The sugar interacts with the bacteria in your mouth, forming a sticky film known as plaque. If not cleaned properly, plaque can harden into tartar, leading to gum disease and tooth decay. And it's not just about brushing and flossing. Your saliva plays a vital role in neutralizing the acids produced by plaque. But when you're constantly exposing your mouth to sugar, your saliva can't keep up, and tooth decay becomes inevitable. You see, it's not just about a sweet tooth, it's about a healthy tooth. So next time you get a toothache or notice a cavity, remember, your mouth might just be trying to tell you that you're eating too much sugar. Mood swings or feeling irritable can also be a sign of too much sugar. Now, you might be thinking, how can something as sweet as sugar lead to something as sour as mood swings? Well, the answer lies in the way our bodies process this tempting treat. When we consume sugar, our blood glucose levels spike, leading to a temporary boost in energy and mood. However, what goes up must come down, and this sugar high is often followed by a sugar crash. This sudden drop in blood sugar can leave us feeling irritable, anxious, and moody. Sugar can also interfere with the neurotransmitters responsible for keeping our mood stable. Excessive sugar intake can lead to an imbalance in certain brain chemicals, such as serotonin, which plays a key role in mood regulation. So if you notice that your mood swings are as unpredictable as a roller coaster ride, it might be your body's way of saying, hey, let's cut back on the sweet stuff. If you're experiencing mood swings, it might be time to reassess your sugar intake. Getting sick often? Your sugar intake could be to blame. It's not a widely known fact, but consuming excessive amounts of sugar can actually weaken your immune system. This is because sugar competes with vitamin C for space in your white blood cells, and unfortunately, sugar often wins this competition. When your body is low on vitamin C, it's less able to fend off bugs and viruses, making you more susceptible to colds and the flu. Moreover, a high sugar diet can cause inflammation throughout your body, which further taxes your immune system, leaving it less able to fight off infections. So, if you find yourself constantly reaching for tissues, or if you feel like you just can't shake that lingering cold, it may be your body's way of telling you to cut back on the sweet stuff. If you're frequently coming down with a cold or the flu, it's worth considering your sugar consumption. Scene script. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Sugar could be the culprit. Let's delve into how sugar can play the villain in your sleep story. Consuming a high-sugar diet can lead to a restless night as it interferes with the natural rhythm of your sleep cycle. When you consume sugar, especially close to bedtime, your energy levels spike, making it difficult for you to wind down and fall asleep. Moreover, sugar can tamper with your REM sleep, the deepest, most restorative stage of sleep. The result? You wake up feeling groggy, not refreshed. There's also a link between sugar and insomnia. The sweet stuff can cause a rapid rise and fall in your blood sugar levels, leading to awakenings throughout the night. And let's not forget about the connection between sugar and sleep apnea, a serious sleep disorder. Too much sugar can lead to weight gain, a risk factor for sleep apnea. If you're having trouble sleeping, it may be time to evaluate your sugar intake. High blood pressure is another potential sign of excessive sugar intake. This might come as a surprise to some, but an overindulgence in sweetness can lead to the heart working overtime. When you consume too much sugar, your body needs to process it. This process can lead to an increase in insulin levels, which in turn can cause your blood vessels to constrict. The result? Your heart needs to pump harder to circulate blood, leading to high blood pressure. Now, high blood pressure might sound harmless, but it's far from it. It's often dubbed the silent killer, and for good reason. It can lead to numerous health issues including heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. A sweet tooth could be more dangerous than you might think. Consuming too much sugar is a common yet overlooked contributor to high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, it's important to assess your diet, especially your sugar consumption. Last but not least, joint pain can also be a sign of too much sugar. You might be wondering, how can sweet treats affect my joints? Well, it's all about inflammation. When we consume an excess of sugar, our body's response is to trigger inflammation. This is because sugar is a pro-inflammatory agent, meaning it can cause or exacerbate inflammation. In our joints, this inflammation can lead to pain, stiffness, and even reduced mobility. It's like adding fuel to a fire. If you're already suffering from conditions like arthritis, an overload of sugar can make your symptoms worse. But even if you're not, consuming too much sugar could still lead to joint discomfort. So if you're finding yourself reaching for the painkillers because your knees, elbows, or other joints are aching, you might want to take a look at your diet. Are you consuming too many sugary foods and drinks? Experiencing joint pain? It might be time to cut back on sugar. So, there you have it, the top 10 body warning signs that you might be eating too much sugar. From constant cravings suggesting your body's overdependence on sugar, to energy slumps, hinting at a disrupted balance of blood sugar levels. We've also discussed skin issues, which can be a telltale sign of excessive sugar intake, and weight gain, often a direct result of consuming too many sugary foods and drinks. We've touched on dental issues, which are closely tied to sugar consumption, mood swings that can be exacerbated by sugar, and an increased susceptibility to colds and flu, signifying a weakened immune system. We've talked about poor sleep, high blood pressure, and joint pain, all of which can be associated with a high-sugar diet. Recognizing these signs is crucial for better health. It's about understanding your body and making the necessary changes to ensure it functions at its optimum. Remember, awareness is the first step to making healthier choices. Listen to your body, it knows best.